Good afternoon, Redeemer. So glad to be able to be with you again today. Today is all going to be about an introduction to our new staff. We've been working through that even during this time, and our new administrator is Luis Jimenez, and we're going to have an interview with him today, and he's also going to introduce for us a new program that we're rolling out. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being here. Luis, how is your family doing? How are you guys holding up?
We're doing well. I'm just enjoying spending time with my family, with this stay-at-home order that we have. I'm getting to hang out with Elliot a lot more.
That's awesome.
And I'm just loving it. I'm really enjoying it.
That's awesome. I think a lot of people are enjoying getting to be with their children in a greater amount of time, Yeah. It's been good. What excites you about getting to work and serve at Redeemer? What's exciting you about that?
Many things. One of them is that I get to be part of what God is doing at Redeemer in the Valley, and also I get to help the elders and you to work in the church and see people grow. On a personal note, probably I'm really excited about getting to work with you. Most people see their pastor on Sundays. Yeah. But I'll get to interact with you a lot more during the week, and I'm really excited to just learn and get to know you better.
Good. I'm excited about that as well. Even from the very first time that we hired you, so far my experience has been just a lot of fun, and I'm really encouraged by your work ethic and your innovation, your willingness to do things. I've been encouraged, and it's only been a few weeks. So I'm excited.
I'm really enjoying it too.
So how did you determine that God was leading you to work at Redeemer? Because we offered you the job and you had to sit down, talk to your wife. Why at this stage of life?
Well, it's interesting because I was thinking, and for the last 11 years, I've been in ministry, but more in a seminary environment. Mm-hmm. I study as a seminary student, then I came on staff. I've been teaching in seminary for a while. And so the Lord showed me that I've had enough time to grow academically. And even though I'm doing ministry, I'm training leaders for the church, I wasn't really very involved in the practical areas and aspects of the church itself. One thing is to be standing there in front of the students at the seminary and telling them this is what we believe, this is what we need to be teaching. But it's another thing to see how the church works. Yep. And how to successfully run a service on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. And so that's one thing that the Lord has been showing me, that it's an area where I need to grow more. Mm-hmm. And so when Redeemer offered me to come on staff, I got really excited because that's, I think, an answer to my prayers that the Lord is giving me this opportunity to learn more and to grow in practical areas of ministry in the church.
Yeah. One of the things that you mentioned to me in the interview was your excitement about how it's going to improve every area of your ministry life. So you teach at RGBI and you work with young people. You're going to be able to enhance that entire ministry due to the practical experience of working at Redeemer. So I love that. We hired you as an administrator. I can't say I'm like the best administrator in the world. I try. And I've been covering in the last few months in that area and not preaching as much. And so I value administration. Why is administration, or I think the biblical term is the word oversight, so important in the church?
Well, I think it's extremely important, and the reason is that if you don't have proper administration, you can't run effectively the church, and you can't take care of the members of the church the way you should. Mm-hmm. We see that in Acts 6, the early church had a problem. Yeah. And it was that the apostles didn't have enough time to be preaching the word and at the same time taking care of the administrative side of things. And so what they did was they selected 7 men to work with them and to help them out, taking the administrative load off of their shoulders, so that they could spend time ministering to people. And in a way, that's what I'm hoping to do, be like one of those 7 men in Acts 6 and take the administrative load off of your back and the elders so that you guys can spend more time in the Word and ministering and nourishing the people in our church.
Amen. I think that is a huge piece of it, right? If we're caught doing the very day-to-day tasks or the things that make things run smoothly in a church, if the elders are doing that, then they're not going to have the margin for counseling and prayer and Bible study.
Yeah.
And so I do think that a church that doesn't, I remember John Vandelin, our old administrator, used to say, that you care for people when you administrate well. And that's what I'm excited about by having you, Luis, is that I think we're going to care for people better.
Amen.
I'm excited about that. So we want to kind of roll out for you, and he's going to announce to us kind of our big administrative push that we're going to begin having right now. So what is our first administrative initiative that we're going to tackle under your leadership? You want to introduce that?
Yes, one of the things I want to do is we want to be able to organize our data and serve our members better. Mm-hmm. And the way to do that is to have information and to know the needs, to have a way for people to communicate with each other effectively, to see what's going on with our community groups. And so what we want to do is to launch this new software and this new app for the members, where they will be able to have the app, and through the app interact with people, sign up for events, and just be a lot more effective in managing all of that, those events, volunteering, and make life easier for our volunteers and us as well.
Tara, our children's director, has been asking for this software for a while because she's excited about just the check-in feature for our children's ministry. So we're excited about that. How will people be able to sign up and participate? How can we help you, Luis, get this going off the ground?
Well, it's going to be very easy, and we'll try to make it easy. Basically, we need our church members to download an app. It's called Church Center, and you will see a slide there with different steps. So you will need to go on your app store, download the app, put the name of our church, the address, and then there will be a list of churches. You will select our church, and then it will just on the screen prompt you to enter your phone number, your email. You will get a code, and then you will finish setting up your account. And this app will let you communicate with other people, update your information. We would like for you to put your phone number, your email address, your home address, and this will greatly help us to minister to people in a more effective way.
Yeah. I think one of the things I'm excited about with this is that it really kind of like allows different ministries to really communicate well. And our volunteers are going to be reminded of when they're serving and when they're going to be on the schedule, and we'll be able to sign up for an outreach event very quickly right off of our phones. I mean, it's going to be very, very helpful. I'm excited about that. And it's a great first project for the church.
Hopefully it works.
Yes. I'm really thrilled to have Luis on the team. I want him to kind of wrap up things for us here. But when you see him, know that he's a gift to our church, and we're really thrilled to have him leading in our ministry. What are your closing thoughts that you would like to share with Redeemer, Luis? Any closing thoughts?
Yes, I think we are living in an interesting time, having to stay home. I personally don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know what's God's master plan with all of this. Yeah. I've been thinking, pondering about that, and I can't really come up with one answer. But what I do know is that this is a great time, a great opportunity that the Lord has given us to grow in our relationship with Him and with our family members. I've been enjoying texting my family more, interacting with people more, sending them texts, because I don't have the excuse of I don't have time.
That's right.
And I would encourage Redeemer to do the same. I've been watching a lot more videos, the Spanish service, the English service, because we do have a little bit more time now.
Amen.
And so I think it will be sad if we don't take advantage of this to do those things.
That's right. I think it's really important what the scripture admonition is of redeem the time. Why? Because the days are evil. And so, this is a wonderful opportunity to redeem our time. Maximize your time with family, with your church body. And I'm excited about that. Thank you for spending some time with us today. Thank you, Luis, for agreeing to be on the team. We're excited. And we're going to see great things to come from our ministry. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.